Justin Eagle, you know that it's true. Yeah.
What's up guys, Justin Eagle here, and I'm back with another video. You guys know I always do Street Beast videos every once in a while, and I'd like to kind of create kind of like resource material. So here's the idea. It's a great company, it's an organization with boxers, jiu-jitsu guys, fighters, and they have a lot of guys coming in. People that are interested, they see the show, they want to be a part of it. But then they see the guys and like Scarface and like everybody involved with it, but they don't really know who they are. So this gives them a chance to kind of get to know them before actually going down there and being a part of it and meeting them. So yeah guys, let's talk about Bang Time.
Let's go, Bang Time!
Bang Time, also known as Daniel Scholl, is the head instructor, boxing coach, whatever you want to call it, at Neutral Corner Boxing in Winchester, Virginia. He also works with Corey Walsh, and they kind of help train fighters and up-and-comers and new people to the yard, and they help get them fight ready, get them in shape, and they both do a really good job. Now Bang Time, you can catch him at Neutral Corner Boxing, like I said, but typically you'll see him in the videos, and he's either usually reffing or he's coaching during the fights. So a lot of the time, if you come down there and you have a fight booked, you might get him as your cornerman. So, you know, kind of understand who he is, be prepared for that, and he'll give you some sound advice for sure. Apparently, other than the fact that he's like a coach and a cornerman and you know, a pretty good boxer, apparently he's also a stand-up comedian, because I remember watching some fights and I can kind of hear this guy going off outside the cage, but I can't really pinpoint it. And I was like, oh, that's that guy, that's Bang Time. I was like, what's he saying? And it was during Space Monkey's fight. And you can just hear him kind of cracking jokes, like he's riffing jokes like outside the cage. And he was like, hey, Space Monkey, send him to another galaxy. Like he was saying like all these like space jokes that were spot on. So I thought he was really funny as well. And he was like, knock him into outer space, Space Monkey, or something like that. So, classic lines from him. So if you're ever in a fight and you hear him riffing some jokes on the side, you know, just let it fly. He's a cool dude, and most of the time it's pretty funny. And yeah, Bang Time is a big fan of hip hop, so am I. And you know, that's just something cool to know about somebody. So like, let's say like you meet him, you go up to him, but you don't know what to talk about. Just talk about like hip hop. His favorite rapper is Tupac, I'm pretty sure. That's my favorite rapper, you know. So if you meet him, you know, you need something to talk about to kind of get the conversation going, you know, just talk about rap, or just, you know, ask him how he's doing, or just something like that, man. And I'm sure he'll relay back to you and just say what's up and send out the same kind of energy. So yeah. Now Bang Time, he's the head coach at Neutral Corner Boxing, and it's sort of like Street Beast camp. It's sort of like where their fighters go to get ready and prepared, and they have some solid equipment there. You know, I was watching some of their videos on their YouTube channel called Demon Boys Boxing, which I will link down in the description, so you can go over there and check that out. And I was just amazed, like they had like a lot of punching bags, they had like mats, they had, you know, mitts, everything looked clean, they got a nice cage. And it just looks like a solid boxing gym. So if you're a fighter and you're gonna join Street Beast and you're gonna have your first fight in the yard, you know, maybe try to reach out, see if you can possibly, you know, go down to Neutral Corner and help prepare you. That way you'll get to know them, and you know, who knows, maybe you'll make a few friends while you're at it. So yeah, the one thing I've noticed about Neutral Corner and the guys at Neutral Corner and Bang Time is they really kind of get behind their fighters. So You know, let's say you come in, you have your first fight in the yard, whether it's a boxing match, a fight, a jiu-jitsu match, whatever it is, you know, typically the guys from neutral corner, they're gonna root for their guys. So if you know, or you're in your fight and opposite you, the fighter, his coach, Bang Time, if he's saying some stuff that's like trying to motivate his fighter, don't let that psych you out. They definitely try to, you know, they rep their fighters, they're proud of their guys, they stand behind them, they train them well, and they motivate them inside and outside of the ring. So if it's your first fight and Bang Time's going off and he's saying, hey, get him, you know, just kind of just don't take offense to it. He's just supporting his fighters, and you never know, man. Like, you could put on a strong enough showing and possibly win to where he'd be like, hey man, that guy was pretty good. Like maybe we should, you know, see if he wants to train or see if he wants to become a Demon Boy. You know, because they got multiple Demon Boys up there at that camp. King Leonidas, Bad News. I mean, there's tons of great fighters coming out of neutral corner boxing. And it's basically like Street Beefs camp. Like, oh, you want to fight in Street Beefs? Oh, you got to go to neutral corner boxing. So I think the whole idea of it's cool, and I'm super happy that they actually have like a gym for the fighters to go to. I know there's MMAI, that's another gym that's kind of associated with it, but Neutral Corner's the main one. And you know, Bang Time's most popular for his saying. That's kind of how he got his name. Now, I'm not sure who exactly coined that name for him. I kind of saw it and I was like, oh, that sounds like a dope nickname. It's just like Bang Time. Like, he always says, let's go, Bang Time. I always was a fan of it. I think it's a dope saying. I think he should, you know, copyright that thing. I forget what the word is, but I think he should, you know, put a trademark on that thing so no one can steal it, because it's such a cool little catchphrase. And yeah, guys, let's go. It's Bang Time. I remember watching a boxing fight, a boxing match, and he said that right at the beginning. I could tell it kind of had an effect. Like, they kind of came out, it's just like, oh, it's Bang Time? All right, they came out there like some robots and just started bombs and just Bang Time, you know, and it just kind of hypes the fighters up, and I think it's so dope. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. I tried not to make it too long, but like I said, these are kind of like resource videos for fighters and new fighters, just to kind of get to know some of the guys at Street Beefs. I'll look forward to covering more in the future when I can. I'll do Street Beefs videos every once in a while when I'm able to, and I'm definitely happy to just kind of help out, add my own input, and maybe help some people. So yeah, guys, if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe. Leave a like button down below. Leave a comment. Tell me what's up. And let's stay connected. Let's build this. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Street Beefs are always constantly putting on fights. Even during a worldwide pandemic, they find a way to make it happen and also follow the guidelines that are put in place by the government. And I think it's a fantastic thing. There's no sports on right now, but Street Beefs is still going strong. Esteban, Scarface, Bang Time, Corey Walsh, all the guys at the top of the heap, and they're just a great group of guys. They're putting on these shows. We definitely appreciate it. And yeah, guys, have a great night.